Alright, hello everybody, it's me, the Invisible Gunslinger, and I'm back! I've returned to play Risk of Rain. It has been a full 24 hours since I played this game last, and my god, I'm getting, like, withdrawals, because this game is frickin' amazing, and if you don't have it, you should go out and buy it. I'm recommending this game to everybody out there. However, I will say that I am not portraying this game in its true colors, and for that, you should all probably hate me, because I don't know why. I don't know why this game is doing this, but the 30 frames per second is a solid reality. By the way, I really wanted him to open up that treasure chest right there when he was walking through the planet, but I guess he doesn't have enough money to do it. You little cheap bastard. Don't spend your money on the statue over there. It is a waste of money. Anyway, so I am very sad that I cannot portray this this game in its full spectrum, but there is a way where I can show you this game's full colors, true colors. You think that you know all of the colors of the rainbow. I'm about to expand your rainbow by 8 or 9 degrees. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to speed up the footage. If I can't speed up the game's frames, I'm going to speed up the video's frames. Which means I'm going to sound like a really, really hyperactive, chipmunky kind of person, which, you know, isn't that great of a deviation from how I normally sound. I'm not going to be doing this for a lot of episodes. I'm only going to be doing this for one run, but I really want to show you guys how this game is and how frantic it is on the full 60 frames. So let's start single player. I'm going to be going with the Commando because I sadly have not found anybody else, which is, this guy right here doesn't even have another leg. How is he supposed to run around? He has one leg and like a big arm gun. I like how they're all strapped in. That is very nice. Except for the robot. Why is the robot not strapped in? That is a safety hazard. That robot is going to crash into us and break our legs. In fact, maybe that's why the other guy doesn't have a leg. Maybe this cargo commando space capsule thingy. I like that little locker right there. I like that locker right there. I like the slanted locker right there. How it's like open. He's got his gear from that locker. So, for this, by the way, I will be scaling down the difficulty to Rainstorm, the way the game is meant to be played, and because I'm going to sound like a hyperactive chipmunk, I am instead, rather than talking as myself, just really high-pitched, I'm going to set aside the Invisible Gunslinger. I'm going to set that aside, and I'll... hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. That really hurt. I've been sick, in case you can't tell. My voice sounds a little bit deeper than it normally does. I actually just woke up, like, 5 minutes ago. So, anyway, I'm going to set aside my Invisible Gunslinger person, and instead I'm going to adopt the Commando. I'm going to put myself into his shoes, both verbally and mentally, so I'm going to be seeing it from his perspective. I'll be giving you the game's perspective from his little tiny man perspective, and I think it will fit perfectly with the high-pitched quality of the sound. So, give me 1 second, everybody. We'll be diving straight into Risk of Rain, the Commando. Hyperactive, super mega edition. Here we go.
Commando log. I've crash-landed on another desolate planet. This time, my codex says that I am on a desolate forest, although I'm not seeing a lot of green or trees. So, what might be classified as forest, to me, is obviously not the same definition as the forest on this planet. Oh god, even on this backwater planet, it's inhabited by Lumerians. Which, I'm not entirely sure if that's actually how you say their names, Lumerians. I'm sure there's some kind of alien pronunciation that I'm completely missing here, but you know what? The amount of contempt that I have for the Lumerians, as I will call them, is so great that I don't even care to know their names. I contemptuously say that you are not worth my time to learn your proper names. But you know, I wasn't always bitter. There was a time when I did have a Lumerian best friend. Well, why lie to my codex? In case any further expeditions become launched on this planet, I will not lie. I will say my truths right here. What's in this chest? Ah, the rusty knife. The rusty blade. Good, my employers will be very happy that I retrieved this. My goal on this planet... Ooh, look at that sunshine. Look at that. I have to open that chest now, because that beam of light was illuminating it perfectly. But anyway, the reason why I've been dispatched to this planet is to retrieve all of the items that were dispatched on this planet illegally by an unknown force who we have named Mr. X. We are not sure if it is even a male or if it is human or not, but we are calling it Mr. X because we do not have a better name for it. Ow! So, I've been dispatched to retrieve all of the power-ups that I could possibly find, and I will attach them to my suit and turn the suit back into headquarters once I have obtained all of them and have been retrieved back to base. Now, who am I? That's a very good question. You don't need to know my name. I am simply known as Commando. I'm a very rude little gentleman. They never said that I would become a commando because of my small stature, and you know what I said to them? I said to them, try to dodge this. And they said, dodge what? And that's when the bullet hit them. And that's when I became an outlaw. That's when I had to go on the run. And now I'm here on this desolate planet, hoping for one more chance at redemption. Because if I can fulfill my promise to the corporation, you don't need to know the name of the corporation. If you found these logs, then you will already know the name of the corporation. And if you have these logs but don't know the name of the corporation, well, that's all very classified information. Anyway, I've been dispatched to this planet to retrieve... Whee! That's a benefit of my job right there. That is so fun. Ugh, I never get over that, and I can never get over how good I am at climbing ropes. At the academy, at the Commando Academy where we all trained, I was always the best at climbing ropes, probably because all the other people that I knew, all the other commandos were on a different kind of dope rope. I was the only one who wasn't, though, because I'd already been disfigured by a couple of other missions. Oh, come on. Ah, my legs! Good thing they've been biometrically enhanced. They will regenerate, fear not. I'm one of the few commandos who can actually regenerate, due to my willingness to inject nanomachines into my body. Trust me, kids, nanomachines are the way to go. If any stranger comes up to you on the street and says, would you like to try some nanomachines? Say thank you, because nanomachines are goddamn expensive and painful. Ugh. Now then, where was I? Ah, yes! My best friend and former lover used to be a Lumerian, until, well... Let me just recount that incident. It was a long, long time ago, at least 15 years ago. Myself, I'm only 30, so this was a time where we were all fresh-faced young commandos. We didn't know what was up, down, left, right, or start, select. We didn't know anything. So me and this young woman, Lumerian, were assigned to a very dangerous mission on a desolate planet, much like this one that we're on now. And we had been we had been, what was it? We had been recruiting, that's right, we had been recruiting the natives of the planet for years now, trying to get them to come over to the corporation, and we had only been met with hostile resistance. What the hell? Kill them! This is what I've come to. This is what the corporation has done to— Ooh, that's a giant snot ball! Fire shield. Retaliate on taking heavy damage. Well, I'm glad that I have that now. Just goes to show if anybody attacks me, and under any circumstances, I will retaliate with extreme prejudice. And speaking of prejudices, it was on that reconnaissance— No, that, Sorry, I've taken way too many blows to the head. It was on that very same, Whee! Ooh, I dodge rolled onto that. My legs! God! I think I just, my kneecaps hit my chin there. Anyway, it was on that recruiting mission that me and the Lumerian Sally were on our own little wild expedition into our own hearts and desires. So we had been surviving off of rocks and fecal matter of the rocks. You know, surprisingly, on other planets, rocks give off fecal matter, which is actually very nutritious, although not too— What the hell is that? It's the fecal matter from the rocks! Head stompers hurt enemies by falling. Oh, I can do that. It just goes to show that we need to put my boots down on the brains, on the necks of these individuals. Jellyfish, please come here. But anyway, so me and Sally had been surviving off of rocks for a very long time. And then, one day, the betrayal came. When it was clear that we would not recruit any more people anymore. Well, they weren't exactly people, but I'll call them people so that you finding this log in the future will have some kind of reference. They were not by any definition people, but I don't really know exactly what to call them without having to go into a 35-minute speech about what exactly they were. These quote-unquote people would not go with the company any longer, and so the company forced me and Sally to come back. But before the escape pod was dispatched to the planet, Sally finally showcased her true colors. You know what it was? You know what she did to me? After spending years as her lover, she freaking showcased that this whole time, she had been stowing away a pudding cup in her many flaps, in her many skin folds. She had been concealing pudding from me, her most trusted ally. I would have gone to the end of the earth, end of any earth for that Lumerian. And you know what she did? She shot me in the back. And then as I was laying in the dust crying my eyes out, which, by the way, my tear ducts have been infused with acid, so any kind of emotion gives me great pain. But as the acid tears were streaming down my cheeks, what did she do? She placed the pudding cup into her face folds, which are very different from her body flaps. by the way, where she was storing all of these pudding cups. She had at least 15 pudding cups. That was enough for me to survive for a full month, comfortably, on the nutritions. Because pudding cups have such nutrition. Don't even get me started on the cranberry pudding cups. My god. So as I'm laying there with acid tears rolling down my face, she puts it into her face folds and translucently eats it in front of me, so I could see the nutrients being broken down and absorbed into her body. And that, my friends, is when I swore to eliminate all Lumerians from the face of the universe. I belch in rage. I would be a little bit more... Ooh! It's a giant mushroom! Tesla coil. Shock nearby enemies. You see, the very cold, concise passion of my rage will fuel the fires of this electronic retribution. Anything that comes close to me, whether friendly or foe, will be shocked to death. That ghost over there. That ghost over there! The ghost of Christmas long past. I didn't get anything for Christmas. I've never gotten a single Christmas present from anybody. And the thing is, Sally could have given me pudding cup presents, and she knows how much I love pudding cups. But now that I'm here on this planet, I will succumb everything. Ooh. I will... Ooh, look at that! I am a jellyfish now! My god, I've become what I've always hated! Ever since I was a young lad, I've hated jellyfish. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Maybe it had to do with my grandmother actually feeding me jelly from the jellyfish while I was sleeping! Woman! Why is it whenever I try to fall asleep, the life that I've lived has been so tortured that this desolate planet that is filled with nothing but hostiles is actually quite the nice respite? Because I can finally unleash my rages. Oh, this drill will pierce the heavens! Heaven cracker! Every 4 basic pierce through enemies. Yes! How did I know? You see, it is through the Commando training that I knew, instinctively, that drill would pierce the heavens. Ah, the teleporter. Let's summon the boss. Stay alive. Ah, finally, the Wandering Vagrant. This is an enemy that I've been looking forward to demolishing for a very long time. This enemy, my log companions, is the very same jellyfish that my grandmother used to take my jelly and... She used to take jelly from this being and force it into me while I was sleeping, intravenously. Have you ever had electronic jelly? Ooh, look at that. Have you ever had to have electronic jelly intravenously? That means through your bloodstream. Have you ever had to have that introduced to your system in that way? It is the most painful thing that you could imagine. Even more painful than placing it into your eyeball ducts. But fear not, jellyfish. Soon you will know the peace that I will never know. Even in death. Even in my own demise, I will never know the peace that I'm about to bestow upon to you. Oh, but just being in my very presence is a pain for you, vagrant. I'm making quick work of you. Good. Just, you see, my imminent hatred of you is so overflowing. Oh, look at the money. Feed me. Die. My teddy bear! That's my teddy bear from my childhood! Tough times. Reduce incoming damage by 14%. That is such a random percentage. Why not 15? Why not make it a full number? Like a nice round number in an increment of 5. This planet is so chaotic. I will electrocute all the enemies. We're not having any kind of wimpy death sentence here. They will all perish. Excellent, excellent. This mission is going much better than I anticipated. God, that robot, is that even a robot? It so reminds me of a television that I used to own. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I can't wait to report into the company and tell them exactly how many of these things that I've been killing. They'll be so proud of me. Finally, the recognition that I've always wanted and deserved will be bestowed upon me. Maybe one day I'll even find, what's her name? The Lumerian, Sally. Was that her name? I can't even remember. I've taken too many blows from the jellyfish. That's fine, though. That's more than okay. Oh, my fall damage and electrocution will do so much damage. I'm a juggernaut of pain now. Moving on. Oh, we still have to kill all the enemies. How many enemies are left? Remaining enemies 10. Perfect. We'll make quick work of them, you and me, my gun. You see, Log, my voice log. Aside from your company, the only other company that I have here to keep myself from going insane is my gun. I will follow my arrow, and it will guide me towards the enemies that need to... Ah, there he is. That television isn't doing anybody any harm. Sometimes I do wonder about my purpose here. If I am actually doing good by eliminating all of these creatures. And when I come across those kind of thoughts, you know, that I'm doubting myself, and even doubting the company that I'm employed by. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so much. Nice. Sometimes when I'm filled with doubt, I simply remind myself that I'm having too much fun to doubt myself. Ah, you can't pierce through that, can you? I think not. Fine then, I will end your miserable lives since you cannot even escape from that little... Oh, they can! They've grown intelligent! That's alright. I will fulfill my prophecy of killing all the enemies on here. There we go. Now that everything is died, I will go to the teleporter and get off of this hell planet. Finally, now that I've taken so many items, I'll be able to escape this planet forever! Excellent, excellent. Level 9 I am, according to my suit. Danp Caverns? No! I've been teleported deeper into the planet rather than away from the planet. Well, that's a little bit of an annoyance. Oh, now I'm submerged in the fungal caverns. Oh, and it's taunting me with all of these really expensive chests. Why does the corporation force these locks to be money activated? Could they not have started me off with more money? That's alright, though. That company's going bankrupt anyway, so I guess it would be kind of lame of me to ask for more money. I don't need money. I don't need money from them. I can survive off the fat of the land. That's what being a commando is all about. Living in adverse circumstances. I will dodge roll these enemies until they die. Electrocution is my most famous method of execution. There we are. Now I've got a little bit of spending money. We do need to be careful, though. The enemies in this area seem to be taking a lot more damage than the previous ones. It's okay by me. I don't have a problem with it. I can deal with escalating damage in enemies. Although it does concern me for how much health can these enemies have? And what kind of boss will I encounter? The jellyfish was a predictable enemy. I knew coming into this planet that the jellyfish would be here. I spent a lifetime tracking that jellyfish, the wandering vagrant. I've been on this planet for quite a while, by the way. But it's funny, I don't feel tired. This planet seems to have some kind of regenerating, energy force to me. I'm not getting tired, and I don't mind jumping so much. Hello! Oh, wow, I thought I instantly killed that thing, but it's teleporting. Oh, these are the parents of those little tiny imps that I killed from before. That's alright, though. Ooh, whoa, look at that thing. Is that a salamander? I'm not sure. It's walking towards me very slowly. I don't like the beam of energy that it tried to put towards me. I will kill this thing and then go back for the chests. It seems to emit some kind of lava from its vestigial face. That's alright, though. This will all go down in my mission log when I write down my information a little bit more clearly and concisely. Right now, I'm just running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Okay, let's go back down and get those chests. Now that I have enough money. It better be something good, too. Alright. What is in this chest? It is... Ooh, what's that? A jetpack! Oh, it just increases my jump height. I thought I could actually fly now. It's always been a goal of mine to be able to fly. But sadly, the company will not allow me to fly. They'll tease me with a jetpack, though. That's alright. God knows I've dealt with a little bit of teasing in the past. I have to say, the illumination from these mushrooms is quite nice. This cave would normally be pitch black if not for the astounding amount of illumination that these mushrooms are giving off. Maybe that's what helps these creatures become so much more difficult and, you know, tough. Maybe they're eating these mushrooms and that's making them more resilient to my bullets. It's bulking them up, possibly. I could see that happening. Oh look, one of the mushrooms has actually come alive. My goodness. It's a completely different color from the other mushrooms. That's interesting. Has this one mushroom become a cannibalistic mushroom? Is that why the color of it has changed? The Lumerians still seem to be posing a big problem. Good thing they're all weak to electricity, though. I only know a few creatures that actually aren't vulnerable to electricity. One of them being my mother-in-law. Oh, that's a terrible woman. I'm sorry. If she ever hears this mission log, well, I'm pretty happy, because that means she's been sent to this hellhole of a planet, and God knows, she'd never be able to survive this long. I see you there, Lumerian. I see you hiding. Okay. I'm a level 10 commando now. They never said that I would even get past basic training, and look at me now. All those naysayers are dead, and where am I? I'm being spat upon by ghosts. Maybe this is their ghosts. Oh, goodness. I thought that was a lava monster up there. I saw it. I saw it. This planet seems to be actively, like, resisting me. It seems to be giving birth to the very creatures that are trying to kill me. Which raises up a very interesting point. Is the planet itself sentient? Is it putting forth these monsters to deter me from getting my chests? If so, that would mean that the planet really wants my chests. What is in that container? No, I saw the ooh! What is in this container? More money and more white experience points to boost my armor. Gosh, I wish they'd given me a different gun. That's alright. The basic bare minimum gun will have to suffice. Yeesh. I'm taking some heavy damage here. I will admit, though, I do like this gun and its multiple ways of shooting. It does give me quite the variation on how I can mix things up. I'm not just firing the same gun over and over and over again. It almost does feel like I'm having different guns. So then, how am I supposed to get up there? Aha! I see! That geyser over there should allow me to propel over there. Missile drone! That is very tempting, but I want to open that chest first. Oh, come now. Oh, I'm so close! No! Oh, that was a terrible waste. I'm gonna take my anger out on this Lumerian. Excellent, excellent. Oh, you kill one Lumerian and 4 will arise in its place. Back off, Lumerians. I know your one weakness. Pain. I do really admire how all of these enemies have a ton of money on them. It is actually quite nice that the creatures of this planet have the same kind of currency on them that is needed to open up the chests. It's very convenient, that. I will get up to that chest. Does this actually boost me higher every time? It would seem not. That's okay, I have a better idea. I have a plan. It's okay, it's okay. I know I'm taking fall damage. I'm aware, suit. I'm going to climb to the highest mushroom that I can find, jump off, and hopefully we will be able to reach that. Here we go. Geronimo! Damn, not even close. I held back way too much. Let's try that again. This is definitely going on my blooper reel. This is definitely not being sent back to the company, the corporation, whatever it is. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! Damn! Even now, I still can't quite reach it. Soon, though. I will— that kills me to have to leave that behind. The corporation will not be pleased. I have to retreat now. I'm taking way too much damage. Get out of here. We'll go find riches in another area, another sector. You know what? I'm going to repair this drone. Yes, there we go. Finally, money pays off. That drone is hovering quite high above me. Ah, excellent. This drone is coming in quite handy. I shall call this drone Jimmy, after a dear colleague and friend of mine. No, not Jimmy. Forget Jimmy. Jimmy was a jerk. Jimmy died. I don't want to remember Jimmy. I'll call him a better name. I'll call him Yosef. Yosef the drone. Perfect. I don't know any people named Yosef, so that way I will not associate this robot with any friends of mine who formerly passed away. It'll be a completely new and unrecognizable name to me. Come now, Yosef. Yes, sir, Mr. Commando. Aha, you talk, do you? Yes, sir, I am programmed with speech. Ah, but are you programmed to love? Sir, that is a question that all humans must ask each other. But you're not a human, are you? Who says I'm not? Oh my god! What is that over there? Hey, wait a minute, I already own that. I already own both of those. Oh, Yosef, I thought you were attacking me for a second. But what am I doing? I should never doubt you, Yosef. You're attacking the enemies that were right on me. Yes, sir, I would never attack you. You are my only friend. Ah, Yosef, that means so much to me. Truly, sir, you are the greatest commando the world has ever seen. Now, don't be flattering me, Yosef. But, sir, it is so easy to flatter thine who is so perfect. I think we're going to have to reprogram you for a little bit more, humble attitude there, Yosef. Please, sir, do not touch my base programming. It hurts. Fine. I won't change your base programming, Yosef, but you do need to adjust yourself, please. I'm too humble to be constantly, praised. Yes, sir, I will try to contain my affections for you. Affections? Now, there is no affections on the battlefield. There is only pain. But, sir, my existence is already pain. Can there be anything else besides pain? No! Pain is the only thing I understand. Don't make me cry, Yosef. Don't make me cry. I've already cried enough. My tears. I can bring only pain now to those who try to touch me. But sir, I am a robot. Your electric touch actually helps to heal me. I love you, sir. And I love you and your robotic components. Oh, please, Joseph. You don't understand. The man I am is not who I seem to be. I am, in fact, a human. I am a human encased in a suit, a robotic suit. I am not merely a humanoid android like yourself. Please, sir, don't raise and dash my hopes. I'm sorry. It's better that you know the truth right now. I don't know how to react to this, sir. You don't need to react, Joseph. You only need to help me kill. Take all your aggressions and help me destroy the enemies of this planet. But, sir, I do not want to kill. I want to be a jazz musician. A jazz musician? Why don't you just cut out my heart while you're at it? Sir, I'm sorry. Your organic tissue is too vulnerable. God, is this what it's come down to? Is this robot even talking to me? Or am I insane? What is this? Jar of souls. Summon a ghost for every enemy on the screen. Do it! Right now. Summon ghosts. I'm summoning the ghosts of my former commandos! No. No, they're coming back to haunt me! I swore. Oh wait, that's the ghost of an enemy! Ah, it's not ghosts of my former brethren. It's the ghosts of the enemies that I've killed. For you see... Oh no, I'm going to die. Run. Run, Joseph. Joseph, I'm already dead. Please, escape while you can. Knowing that you're alive will give me some sort of semblance of peace. But, sir, I can't leave you. You now own the soul jar. You have the opportunity, and you have the, what is it? You have the chance to give me a soul. Oh, Joseph, you do not want a soul. It is a tired and painful thing. Something that will give you nothing but nightmares. But, sir, not having a soul is too much to bear. Joseph, you've never had a soul. How do you know what you lack if you've never even had it to begin with? Sir, robots dream. Androids dream of electric sheep, you know. Joseph, that is such a dated reference, and I admire you for making it. Sir, it is an honor to serve at your side. I know. You cocky bastard. What did you just say to me, Joseph? Nothing. Good. You seem to be getting a little bit more cocky with your responses, Joseph. Sir, I learned from the best. Maybe there's a chance for you after all, kiddo. Also, sir, I would like to make note that you have almost 1,000 coins. Coins? It's money, you fool! I'm sorry, sir. Please do not beat me any further. I didn't beat you, Joseph. I'm sorry. Memories of previous owners still remain in my database. I know exactly how you feel, Joseph. Let's see. A, to offer life for a chance of rewards. Forget you! This statue wants me to sacrifice my own life force. Maybe if I had full health. Sir, your health powers are immaculate. I know. I would never sacrifice my life when there's robots like you who would kill to have even a small semblance of life there, Joseph. I admire you, Joseph. And I admire your tenacity and your gull and your gall. Sir, I admire your jumping skills. But Joseph, you can fly! Flight means nothing without limitations. Are you saying that your flight is unlimited? Yes, sir. That's amazing! I always knew you were astounding, Joseph. Commando's log. I seem to have gone completely insane, and I am now talking to an inanimate robot. Who's inanimate, sir? I'm not inanimate. You are going to die here, sir. What did you just say to me, Joseph? Nothing. I need to go find a chest somewhere. Ooh, I'm getting up there in the world. No! A ghost! Run! Ow. A valiant effort there, Joseph. Valiant. Try to catch up, Joseph. Try to keep up. You're too slow, Joseph. But, sir, you're running too... Oh, wait, I've already been here. No! This is all your fault, Joseph. But, sir, my navigations were flawless. Ow. Ooh, that's a nice skeleton. It's a grappling hook. Plasma chain. Chance to tether yourself to an enemy. Why would I want to be tethered to my enemies? I'm already emotionally tied to everything that I kill. Sir, that is the responsibility that all commandos must adapt to. One day I will have full health. Joseph, you must protect me. Become my robot shield. Sir, I cannot comply to that. I have a will to live on my own. But what would you be without me, Joseph? You would be nothing. Sir, you would be nothing without me. That's a lie and you know it. Sir, you are taking massive damage. Please, sir, don't die. We've had our differences, but in the end, I've always loved you. Don't you love my rear end there, Joseph? Stop it. Okay, okay. We need to keep on moving. Oh no! Protect me! Gee! Ghosts! Ghosts, protect me! Sir, you are truly a coward. You hide behind everything. Your robotic shields, me, and the ghosts, as well as your own amnesia. Amnesia? What are you talking about, Joseph? Don't you remember? Don't you remember me? It's me, sir. I am Sally. Sally? Don't you remember? The Lumerian lover who stole your chocolate pudding. So you admit you stole my pudding. I did, and for my transgressions I was banished to this robotic body. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Why, it's very simple, sir. I wanted to see if you had any more pudding with you. But my conscience seems to have been overridden by your pure charm. I see how it is. I wish I'd never met you, Joseph, Sally, Selena, whoever you are. It is Sally, Selena, whoever I am. It does not matter anymore, sir. I am a robot without name, emotion, or identity. I see. At least, that's how I was until you came and repaired me. I see. So that's all I am to you, eh? A conduit for life. Sir, is that not what all humans are to each other? But you don't even know being human. You're a Lumerian. Yes, sir, I am, or I once was a Lumerian, but all Lumerians have cybernetic augmentations. I see. I see. Well, you can still follow me around, but just know that when you go down, I'll never pick you back up. I never expected anything more, sir. I never expected anything more. Good. You really shouldn't expect anything from me. Look at you now, sir. You're allowing the ghosts to fight your own battles for you. How cowardly. You don't know me! I have to heal! I want to live! I have a reason to live now. There's the teleporter. Maybe now I'll finally get out of here. One day I will escape this. You, however, Sally, Joseph, whatever you are, you'll never escape. You'll always be here, confined to this body. That is not true, sir. One day I shall escape and live again. Whatever you say. Whatever you claim. Oh my god. I pulled it off! Platforming at its best! This is what the Commando training is all about. I will get up there. You can't stop me, Joseph! Finally, I'm above 100 health. No, that circle hurts me so! This is the end. Sally! Protect me! Ghosts! Ghosts, go forth and save your commander. Look at the army of the damned under there. Behold, the true wrath of the Commando. The will of the warrior has damned all of these creatures. And for which I hold no remorse. They earned this. They earned it through living. Through the very will of wanting to survive, they earned this. That was incredibly close. Let us recoup here. Let's just sit by for a little while and wait for a minute. I'm doing okay. Everything's alright. I'm just going to wait for my ghost powers to activate once again. Oh yes, they're all coming towards me. Feel free, enemies. Oh no, oh no! No! It can't end like this! Sally! Joseph, no!
Dead from blunt trauma to the face. Was that not how the Commando lived? In blunt trauma? What a terrifying sight.